Hello, I'm Dave Watisha, the Vice President of Sales at Motivo, and I want to welcome you to Motivo and our dealer training video. I'm excited to introduce you to the Motivo Tour, a unique and innovative rolling walker that was designed for people's everyday needs, and the first real innovation in walkers in decades. As you know, the changing landscape for you as an HME dealer has been well documented. Declining reimbursements, competitive bidding have forced the home medical equipment market to move more towards retail and cash sale opportunities. We believe the Motivo Tour is the ideal retail product that will make your showroom a destination and attract new clients to come to your store. I'm going to take you through the Tour's unique set of features and benefits that will provide your customers greater ergonomics, personal style, and independence. And as I take you through each feature, we'll also go over how to best demonstrate them to your customers. Lastly, I'd like to go over some best demonstrated practices in showcasing the Tour right on your showroom floor. So let's begin with the Tour's most distinctive feature, its ergonomic design. As we know, with a traditional rollator, they have a bit of a fixed seat that gets in the way of the user's natural walking stride, forcing them to walk behind the unit and hunched over as they walk, because the unit's out in front of you. Well, being hunched over, and for an extended period of time, can really create long-term health effects, because it's changing the way you move. Well, not only is this bad for your health, putting stress on your back and your neck, but it also puts the rollator in front of you versus underneath you, which is not the best support for you and your safety. So let's take a look at the Tour. Our patented design allows the user to walk naturally inside and upright, rather than hunched over and behind it like a traditional rollator. This ability to walk upright is made possible by the unique stowaway padded seat. So with the Tour, users no longer need to reach over that fixed seat, and it makes it easier for them to be in reach of common day items like counters, sinks, workbenches, and cabinets. That's much safer and much more comfortable for our users. And because you're inside the Tour standing upright, the handles are positioned directly underneath them, which gives you greater stability and reduced walking effort. So when you're demoing on your showroom floor with the Tour, I would suggest comparing the two side by side and rolling the Tour up to a counter or a table so you can demonstrate how much closer you can get as opposed to that traditional rollator. Ergonomically, better posture, better health are great benefits, and I'd mention those to your customers by using the Tour. Now let's move to the Tour's modern design. The Tour is unlike any walker available. It offers a sense of style and personalization. The automotive grade finish comes in a range of color options: salsa red, midnight black, and champagne. The contemporary style is non-medical looking, and the graphic sets that we have allow you to personalize the Tour so it's a reflection of your customer's personal style. So many people who need help with mobility are frankly a bit embarrassed by the need to use a rollator. The Tour is a walker they can get excited to use. All of us want a product that's an extension of our personality. The ability to choose colors and to customize with a graphic set like maybe a flower pattern or your favorite sports team, that makes it an enjoyable experience, not a negative one. Now let's review the Tour's built-in convenience features that really help users live independently. As you know, more and more seniors want to age in place. Whether that means in their own home or in their assisted living community, the Tour can help them do that. The stowaway padded seat allows you to sit and take a break when you need to by easily sliding out of the side compartment for seating, and it's conveniently stowed away when you know. Always available, the Tour has a half tray, and you can simply flip it open for full-size version. Multiple cup holders allow the user to place their coffee, a bottle of water, even their cell phone. You can even carry a dinner plate or a book. So when you're talking to your customers, ask them today, how do they transport a beverage or a plate? Where do they put it? This can open up a dialogue for you and allow them to see the added convenience offered by the Tour. Mention that it gives them the ability to do it themselves rather than constantly asking for help with common everyday items. A generous built-in storage compartment provides easily accessible storage and privacy for your things. Because it's designed into the body of the Tour, your items don't need to be removed or emptied out when the tour is folded for transport or movement. Compare that to the traditional model, which storage is typically provided by a bag, or in this case, a basket underneath the seat. Not only is that storage in full view of everybody, but the user has to lift the seat, or in some cases even walk around the front of the unit to access their belongings. Also, when they go to fold their rollator, they need to remove their items, removing the basket. And oftentimes, the unit itself won't stand on its own. It has to be leaned up against a wall or a bumper of a car. That's challenging to those of us who need a little bit of help with mobility. Folding the tour for storage or transport is easy. You flip the levers up, and then, like a book, left to right, secure the handles on the top with this easy Velcro strap. It's freestanding, it rolls smoothly and conveniently. You can place it in your back seat of the car, or the design also favors sliding it into your trunk. So when you're on your showroom floor, have the customers fold each of these units to see what it feels like for themselves. Another notable feature are the ergonomic handles. These soft grip handles easily adjust to the user's height. Simply release the handle clamp to adjust appropriately the height, no tools required, and re-secure the clamp. It's that easy. When demonstrating the tour, make sure that the handles are at the appropriate height for the user. This ensures that they're experiencing the full benefit of the tour when they're taking it for a spin. Let's look at the brakes. The parking brake is set by gently pulling down on the loops. To release, simply push the lever right on the back of the handle. It's that quick. The tour, like most rollators, can also be slowed by squeezing the brakes, but what you won't find on most other rollators is that you can apply the brake partially, like a drag brake, by simply pulling down on the brake loop part way. This will slow the tour down and can prevent it from getting away from the user. Maybe you're on a slight incline on your walk, without them having to constantly squeeze the brake handle, putting stress on their shoulders and arms. The tour is proudly made in the United States, which is rare in the rollator market. Nearly all of the other rollators are manufactured overseas. Now that we've gone through the tour's features and benefits, let's discuss how to best showcase and sell the tour right on your showroom floor. The tour is unique, different, and modern. The design and custom graphics offered are eye-catching. So we would suggest that you display the tour front and center in your showroom so it gets customers' attention right as they walk through the front door. Since they've never seen anything like it, they are bound to ask about it and say, "What's that all about?" Further, many stores have a walker or rollator lineup where they display all the models they sell. Here we would suggest having a good, better, and best approach. So as customers come in and ask about a walker or rollator, start by showing them what is typically covered by Medicare as the basic option. And you can go through some of the challenges, like the fixed seat or the lack of a tray. Then as you move toward the tour for direct comparison, highlight those advantages. Walking upright for better posture due to the stowaway seat, the built-in convenience features for private storage, and the ability to carry common items that you have throughout your day in your living quarters trying to be independent. Use the point of purchase display to showcase the tour. If you and your sales team are busy at that time, well, the display acts as a stand-in for you. It shows the features and benefits to your customers while you're assisting others. Walk them through the customization options that are available. 3 color choices: champagne, midnight, and salsa red. The graphics that allow them to add a personal touch. These graphics are unique upsell opportunities for you, and they bring customers back to your store. Make sure you rotate them so that you have the ability to show them flower patterns as well as licensed team logos. And make sure you have your local team in there, because depending on the season, they're going to want to come in and look for who they root for. When you're talking to them about some of those graphics, ask them what color they'd like. Ask them if they had a motorcycle or what their first car was. Talk about how they picked out the color, how they felt when they drove it. Let them know that just because you have a need for a walker, you don't have to feel ancient using such an old product to help yourself get around. Perhaps the best way to sell the tour is to let your customer take it for a test drive and experience the clear advantages. Have them compare that to the traditional walker and make the final choice for themselves. Finally, let's look at how your showroom is set up. Do you have disposables out in front? Where do you have the larger items like lift chairs and scooters? Think about a grocery store. Well, milk's always in the back of the store. And I don't think that's by accident. When somebody needs to stop in and buy milk, they need to walk through the entire store to get there. So they're going to walk by other items that they're going to think they need and you offer. Think about your store the same way. What are your fastest moving items? Move them to the rear of the store. Put your cash sale opportunities toward the front of the store. And rotation is also a key to keeping people engaged. Moving a few things around will help motivate your existing customers to walk around the store, see what's new each time they come in to shop. We understand the tour is a new and innovative product, and we want to thank you for placing it on your showroom floor. We hope this video answered some of your questions and will make you more comfortable selling the tour. From all of us at Motivo, thank you for your business and continued support. And I look forward to meeting you personally and visiting your showroom soon.